Hey groomers, Tyler here out of Colorado. Want to show you something I've been seeing a ton of lately, so I'm making a video on it. I got this clipper in saying she sent it to other sharpeners, it still doesn't work right. So the first thing I noticed was this blade drive is fake. They don't look like that. If your blade drive has a metal bar with these two screws on it, take it off right now, throw it away, throw all of them away that you have. Also, if you notice, right here on the hinge, the little latch is broken. So that's why the blades are popping off. It needs to have this little hook on it, because what that hook does is it grabs the back of the socket and keeps it on your clipper for you. So make sure you are buying actual Andis blade drives. I sell them on my website, 12 of them for $99. So you're basically getting 2 for free. And use the real parts. This blade drive, these little rubber pieces are made of a different rubber. It's thicker, makes the motor work harder, will burn out your motor, and all just to save, you know, $3 on a blade drive. Buy the OEM blade drives, replace them once a month if you are a full-time groomer. So, I take those 2 screws out with the hinge. You don't have to remove the hinge if you're just replacing the blade drive, but I recommend it because you can clean out the fur and everything. So I'll blow this hinge out, clean it up, and then replace it with the new lock. The hinge itself actually feels strong. It's just that little piece broke. So we'll replace that. And all you have to do is, if you look at the 2 holes, there should be 2 springs sticking out. See, 1, 2. And then you just match them up. And then push it through so it hooks on there and stays. There you go. Hinges fixed. And then you want to get your P1 screwdriver. This is a P2. Look at the difference. You need a P1 for these blade drive screws, or else you might strip them out. Cam. Stripping is when you screw up the threads of a screw. Camming is when you screw up the head of a screw. A lot of people mix up those words. So here's that old blade drive. You can see it's all chewed up at the front. Like, it's just low quality stuff. So let's take out the new blade drive with the item number. Alright, and then you see it's already preloaded with some grease in there. Same thing, you want to clean all this out. I'll pause it and do that real quick. Alright, so I cleaned out all the fur around here, cleaned out the hinge, and wiped off the hinge spacer. So when we put this on, you'll notice there's this little divot here, and then these, and then that divot. It all goes, these little flaps, and then these holes. They have to make sure we're all sitting them down properly, okay? I zoom in a little bit. So see how it's not quite seated? I'll push it down. And there we go. All right. And then all you have to do, screw it back in with your P1. Make sure it's a little snug. You don't want to overdo it or underdo it, just snug. There we go. Put the spacer back on. The hinge assembly with the lock through the springs there, just like that. Then grab your screwdriver and screw it back together. I use a screw gun just because it's a little faster. I don't screw it in all the way with this gun, but once I know it's getting close, there we go. I just use it like a screwdriver. All right, and then test to see if it works. Nice and quiet. Strong motor. All right, this clipper's done. I always set them back to the 3rd speed because helps with not heating your blades up too much. All right, there you go. That's how we do it. Thank you so much for watching.